All right, get this started. I will be back at 5:05 Eastern time after I wash my dishes and have my dinner. I'm giving you guys a little head up right now. The blockbuster move has happened about 20 minutes ago. The Brooklyn Nets have decided that KD wanted out. I told you guys KD wasn't going to play with that loser, Kyrie, who last night in the chat room, Third Ward Colombian is making this guy out to be one of the greatest swings in the world. I told you guys, like Kyrie, as your leader, you're going to fail. Guys like KD, as the go along, get along gang, you're a winner. And I'm going to say this right now. I see Kyrie going to the Lakers. That's not going to be a problem because nobody else in the league wants Kyrie. But I said this to Auntie, and I said this to Fred Ward on Monday night. And I said to them that the Nets are not going to let KD pick his situation. Now, KD said there's only two teams he wants to play for, the Heat and the Suns. Sean Marks said, oh, fuck no, nigga. I'm trading you, who has the most assets. And that's what I brought up the other night when I got a lot of pushback. Oh, he's not playing in this place, that place. Well, I left off a team from this list. But let me redo the list. They want picks and a player, a good player. Number one on this list to me is New Orleans because Zion wants to play in New York. KD can lift New Orleans to at least a Western Conference final, at least. That's a good trade for both teams. To me, that's a great trade for both franchises. Plus, New Orleans got picks in the future they can give Brooklyn. It's similar to what San Antonio and Atlanta did last night. I'm going to get on Atlanta in a minute because some people, in a few minutes, because there are some people, Brian Windhorst and that lovely lady who was hosting today on ESPN, they saying the same thing I'm saying. Atlanta's a top 3 team in the East now. And remember, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago. Miami will not get it done because they don't have what Brooklyn wants. That's why Mark shot both Phoenix and Miami down. He's not sending them there. You have to have at least a player or players and picks to go back to Brooklyn. I mean, these guys arguing with me the other night about he ain't gonna play here, he ain't gonna play there. Oh, he'll play what they send him to play. New Orleans, the Knicks. Oh, he's not. I will agree with one thing. I don't give a damn how many picks Oklahoma City has. He's not going back to Oklahoma City. And to me, the team to watch in all this, and I'm not being a homer, it's Portland. Watch Portland very closely. Now that KD made his announcement and Sean Marks announced they're going to blow this shit apart, watch that very closely. Okay? To me, that's the wild card in this. Memphis, another one. They got nice players that you could send back to Brooklyn. No, he ain't going to the Hornets, man. And the reason why is, yeah, I heard about UCLA and USC going to the Big Ten. I think that's a catastrophe for USC especially. The reason why I say this is because the NBA is going to a different direction. And before I continue, it wouldn't be me if I didn't introduce my man. You know who he is, folks. He's my brother. Peanut Butter Hero. How's your day going, brother? I'll be back here for the rest of the night when I finish my dinner, anywhere between 4:45 and 5:05. I'll be back up here for the whole night. Free agency starts at 6 o'clock. Bobby Fields will sign a 2-year contract at 3 o'clock Pacific time with the Golden State Warriors. So the Golden State Warriors get a guy who fits perfectly doing the dirty work and protecting and helping Draymond with some muscle so he can be the enforcer there. Big news, like I said before, KD wants out, so Brooklyn's decided they're going to blow the whole team up. So look for Kyrie to go to the Lakers, and Sean Marks, his brother's Bobby Marks on ESPN. Sean Marks said it best. He told KD, oh no, I'm not sending you to Phoenix, and I'm not sending you to Miami. You are going where I can get the most assets back. And he's going to, and here's the scary thing. And this is why I tried to tell Ferd Ward and Aunt T the other night. Wherever they trade him to, here is the trick of the Jedi mind trick of the whole thing. These teams got what Brooklyn want, except Denver. Denver's got to give them a package of players. You know, Michael Porter Jr. is definitely going back to Brooklyn. But to me, the perfect trade. Hey, Shirley, how you doing, baby girl? To me, the perfect team for him to go to is New Orleans, straight up for Zion. Zion be happy. He'll be in New York. He'll have his own team. All that salary cap space is off the books. So they can build a team for Zion. And if I'm Zach LaVine, I wouldn't sign that Bull contract yet. I will wait to see where KD goes. I will tell the Bulls, wait a minute, because you put him and Zion together in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn will give Zion $200 million tomorrow if he's the guy going back to Brooklyn, Zion Williamson. Trust me on that. And I'm glad that Sean Marks, KD only want to go to two places, folks, Miami or Phoenix. But like Sean Marks said, they're going to waive Gallinari. Now watch Gallinari go back to Atlanta tomorrow. Watch that. He'll be a Hawk again tomorrow, and the Hawks would have pulled off one of the great coups in a long time in the NBA. Watch the Hawks go back and get Gallinari. I'm going to let you up in a second, Sean. I'm going to let you up in a second. Let me just say hello to baby girl here, little Shirley, and then I'll bring you up. I tell you, I right now, if I am the New Orleans Pelicans, you may have just get a championship for one trade and a couple of picks. One little move and a couple of picks will definitely vote you up to top 2 in the West. I'll be fair, top 3, Denver, Golden State, and whoever gets KD. It could be Memphis, where he could run with Ja. It could be New Orleans with Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum and a deep bench. Bobby, I told these guys, Sean Marks ain't stupid. When I come back later this afternoon, I will talk about Chet Holmgren. And the black man ain't gonna like what I gotta say about him. Okay? It's not. Okay? So Brooklyn's gonna blow it up. You know Kyrie's going to the Lakers. Where will KD land? I gave the teams the other night. And these guys gave me pushback. Oh, he never played. Oh, yes, he is. Playing in a small market. And here's the shebang. You guys who for years loved star ball, he's going to a team where they are mega stars. He's going to Denver, Jokic, and Murray. He goes there, they win the title. Why even have a season waiting for Big Money Sean to come up? Why have a season? I told you guys this. He goes to New Orleans. No less than the conference finals. Clippers also will go after Kyrie. And if the Clippers get Kyrie, they'll just cut they'll just renege on the deal with the bum from the Wizards who always gets hurt, that you don't see anymore. That bum. They'll just say, we're not going to sign you. And they go get Kyrie Irving. So the two LA teams for Kyrie, and for KD, he wants assets and a player back. New Orleans is the perfect fit. And T says he will hold, and the Nets are holding KD hostage. The two teams he wants to go to is Phoenix, Miami. On his list, there's only two teams. Sean Marks said, "Hells no. I'm not sending you to where you want to go. I'm trading you where I can get a boatload of assets." I'm going to tell the teams again. New Orleans got Zion and picks. Memphis got nice young players and picks. The Knicks got a boatload of picks. Okay? You put those three teams at the top of the list. Okay? You got San Antonio with picks. This is what the Nets want. I told that to Auntie the other night. Okay? That's what they're going to do. So right now, New Orleans with Zion, Memphis with young players and chips. They're not trading him to Philly. They're not trading him to Philly. Philly, forget it. They're not sending him to Philly. I know Embiid wants it. He ain't going to Philly. Philly don't got picks. He wants picks and a player. New Orleans is a perfect fit. Zion wants to be here in New York. He'll have his own team. They'll have plenty of money to spend. And I'm going to say it again, if I'm Zach LaVine, I'll hold up on re-signing with the Bulls. I would go join my buddy Zion Williamson in Brooklyn. That's what I would do. I would wait. If I'm any unrestricted free agent, that's good. I got you, Auntie. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read you in a second. I'm waiting to see where they trade KD. And this man wants to get rid of these niggas immediately. Okay? So look for Kyrie to go any of the two LA teams, and KD is going to be held hostage. Educate Aries is in the building. What's up, brother? Let me see what Sean says. 4 more years for KD, by the way. Play it out, make it work, or waste your prime on the IR list. Okay. I feel you, Auntie. They are the third team in the mix, trust me. Denver? Yeah, I can see that. Man, what the hell is going on? What's going on is KD wants out. He don't want to play with Kyrie no more. So the general manager of the Nets, Sean Marks, said, we're blowing this shit up now. Don Philly in the building. Yeah. He wants to go to the two teams he want to go to, Ant, is Phoenix or Miami. And Sean Marks, the GM, said, oh, hell no. I'm trading you. I told you guys this the other night. This is the old slave trade. He told them, no, nigga, I'm trading you to where I want to trade you. And if I am Sean Marks and Educated Aries is down here, okay? Yeah, I said the Mavs too. I said the Mavericks too. Yeah, I said that. Mavericks got picks in the future. That's what they want. No, he wants them out, bro. He sees what I see. If I'm going to pick a team he's going to New Orleans. Because they can build with Zion. And again, Zion wants to be there. You stop looking at the NBA for 5 days and all of a sudden we're playing musical chairs. Yes, we are. I'm hearing the Mavericks too. Yeah. KD fits Dallas, don't you think so? He fits Mark Cuban's type of guy with the white boys down there. Trade him to New Orleans. Yeah, that's why I think he's going to go. Because New Orleans got a lot of picks in the future. That's where I think he's going. I said that the other night. No, he's not anti. They're tired of it. And let's say he goes to New Orleans and they just give Kyrie away to one of the two LA teams. All that money is off the books. You bring Zion in, you pay him $200 million, and you tell Zach LaVine, yo, come play with your boy. Oh, he added Philly? He added Philly to the list? He ain't going there. He's Sean Marks said he is not trading KD where he wants to go. He's trading him where he wants him to go. This man wants a player or players and picks. And here's the scary part. And I tried to explain this to Third Ward and Auntie the other night. These teams who may end up with KD, they can win the championship now. Not in 20 years, now. You put him with Ja. Are you kidding me? You put him in New Orleans, who got a taste of playoff fever. That team, I said it before, I'll say it again. If there's two teams that are motivated, and give a shout out to ESPN. 1, New Orleans. 2, Atlanta. Those teams will be ready to go from day one because there's excitement in those places. Okay? There is excitement in those places right now. Atlanta believes they're winning the East outright. They really believe this. They think they're going, because they went to the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago, and Giannis got hurt, and then Trae Young got hurt. If Trae Young didn't get hurt, oh, Lordy, Lord, we'll be singing a different tune right now. Yes, it does. I'm going to bring you up in a second, Educated Aries. Hell no, Cuban ain't taking a deal. No, Cuban will take that because he know he can win again. These guys ain't stupid. They're going to trade him to the West. Which brings me up to Educated Aries, who's going to be up here with me by himself for the next half an hour. I got to eat dinner. And then I'll be back. What's up, bro?
Salute, man. Salute. What's up?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
bored of my pork chops. Do me a favor. Entertain the audience for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Sure. So, Marks knows that he is not going to be. He doesn't want to see KD in the same conference as him.
Exactly. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, not even the same division. So Miami's going to be out the question. Philadelphia is going to be out the question. It won't be LA, obviously, because I mean, they're strapped salary cap wise. I think it's going to be one of those up and coming teams. I got to say us because we have the picks and we have Zion, and we don't want Zion. I'll take a guaranteed bona fide Hall of Famer over promise. So that's the reason why I'm giving up Zion for KD. Zion wanted to be in New York anyway. He'll take Brooklyn. It's all sweet for him. He can go make his millions and millions of dollars while we try to go for a championship this year. So that's the only reason why. And plus, 4 years. He signed for 4 years. KD is signed for 4 years. He's going to be playing. There's not going to be a situation where he's going to be trying to opt out and force his hand. He's under contract for 4 years. So, I mean, you can do some things with him. This is not only a championship run for this year, but this is going to be at least 2 or 3 years, a 2 or 3 year window that you created by acquiring KD. So, I mean, I think the contract that he's under is what makes him like such a valuable asset right now. If it was just a 1 year contract, a 2 year contract, I think that a couple of teams wouldn't be wanting to vie for his services. But 4 years, yeah, most definitely. A lot of people are going to be trying to get old KD, old Twitter fingers, old sensitive, old fucked up hair, receding hairlining, buckshots, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, we want the services. So, man, I wish Auntie was up here. Because when it comes down to basketball, yeah, I'm not here. Football's my thing, but like I said, I had to speak on this.
I'm back. I got a half hour left.
You good?
Let me see. Let me see what Sean says. I'm gonna let Aries keep talking to the audience. Maze,
No,
I
I'm
didn't say.
I'm my bad, boy. I got to drop down. I just wanted to speak on that KD situation with us, but now you're gonna have to take it over because I got a phone call I got to make right quick.
All right, man. I appreciate that. I'll be back at 4:05 your
Salute,
time
bro.
for the whole night. Okay.
All right.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Auntie, I'll be on at 5:05 Eastern time for the whole night. And Bobby Portis, as I know no one don't care. Bobby Portis is gonna take a hometown discount. He's signing with the Warriors at 3:00 today. He'll be the first free agent officially to sign. 2 years, $6 million to the Warriors. May stop eating the swine. What, eating pork chops, man? That shit is good, bro. And I'm broiling them. I'm not frying them. I'm broiling them, bro. Delicious broiled. And this is what you have to do as a single man. You have to cook your own meals. You know? I mean, I don't got no woman here to cook for me, bro. I do my own cooking. I have no other choice. Back to this. Hit that like and hit that like and subscribe, people in the clouds. Again, I believe that I do agree with Aries. What's up, Deacon? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Deacon. Good to see all you guys. Let me give a shout out to all you guys, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm sorry if I didn't, but this is a huge story. I'm gonna cover this all night. I'll be back at 5:05 Eastern to talk this shit all night. But the Nets have officially said they will break the team up completely. KD will be traded where he wants to trade him. He's not going to Miami or Phoenix. And the reason why, hey, I'll tell you one thing. If you trade him straight up for Ayton, I would do that if I'm Brooklyn. I will trade him to Phoenix for Ayton. I would do that. And that will and Phoenix will win the title next year. 15 teams in KD, yeah. Yeah. But you have to have assets in return. You have to have trade picks. That's the big key. Picks. I think he'll end up in New Orleans. I can see him in Phoenix too, because Phoenix got Ayton, who they want to get rid of. And you get KD for Ayton. I think that's a fair deal because of KD's age. And they will build around Ayton at Brooklyn. They'll build around him. Maybe they'll keep Kyrie. I know KD's out of there. He is pissed at KD right now. Deacon Dave in the building. Great and T in the building. Everybody will be back. I'm staying here to about I'm staying here to about 10 after 4 Eastern time to have my dinner. I may just pop up right after dinner. Let me wash my dish. Because I wash my own dishes, believe it or not. And then I'll just pop right up. And we'll do this shit again. So just stand by and give me like a half hour to eat my dinner, fellas. And then we're going to roll this shit for the rest of the night. Big Money Sean's on point. Give him a standing ovation. Young man will be rewarded today by yours truly. They'll be there before 7 o'clock, Sean, just to let you know. Look out for your UPS truck in your community. Look who came to say hello to his uncle. That boy Vader's in the building. Long time no see. The Lakers was once in the mix. Yeah, they shot that shit down. Brooklyn, he don't want to play with fuck. He's going to throw him a bone. He don't want to play with LeBron. That nigga wants no part of LeBron James, bro. And again, I want to see, I want to hear from Third Ward that was killing. Oh, he don't want to play there. He don't want to play there. I got a bombshell for guys like Third Ward Colombian later on tonight what I gotta say about Chet Holmgren. And give Sean Marks a lot of credit, folks. And I said it the other night. He's not stupid. He's not caving in to fucking KD's demands. KD got 4 years and $150 million left on his deal. No way. He ain't caving into his ass. No. And that's no knock on KD. KD's contract is done. He signed it last summer. He'll go where they want him to go. And he's going to get the most out of KD. And Big Money Sean said 15 teams are in the mix. So something that I said to Auntie a little while ago, and I said this the other day, those Western Conference contenders, Dallas, Denver, New Orleans, Clippers, Memphis, you don't think these teams are in the mix? You're out of your goddamn mind if you don't think that. You're fucking insane. I tried to tell the third ward the other night. Those guys got stars on their team. No one gives a fuck if you play in LA. That's the goddamn media. The white man media, ESPN. And I'll roast their ass later tonight. If that was the goddamn case, how come the New York Knicks have nobody playing on their team for the last 6 years? You tell me. And the Lakers got no assets. That motherfucker want picks now. He knows where to go, Sean Marks. I just mentioned you the teams. New Orleans, the only team with the most picks. He's not going. He ain't going back to Oklahoma City. I can tell you that right now. He's not going back there. Even though a combination of him and Chet Holmgren would be deadly in the Western Conference. They won't be ready to win a ring yet, but it would be deadly. And I'll talk about Chet Holmgren later tonight. I got a bombshell for the third wards and the laurels that come up here. Bombshell. Okay. Now, these guys have given me something to talk about. Congratulations to the NBA. Good for them. Huh? Unbelievable, bro. Told these guys, yo, these guys will trade you where they need to trade you. Okay? You keep believing that, Auntie. You don't think the Brooklyn Nets, bro, could get out all this money? And you're going to do KD a favor, because he wasn't the bad guy here. You're going to sell him to a championship contending team. And I'll say it again. I think he'll end up. I'm gonna bet New Orleans, and this team watch out for, as the very dark horse, is Portland. Him and Lillard talked earlier this week. They put that thumbnail up of both of them together wearing Blazer uniforms. KD don't care about playing in a small market. He wants to win now. And those teams in the West who I just mentioned, leave Portland out of it. New Orleans, Dallas, Memphis, Denver, Clippers, they can win right now with KD. You think not? You think not? But they can't win with KD. Sixers going to bring Andre Drummond back. That would be a nice move. Maybe the Nets can package both of them. No, Drummond's a free agent. They get him with money. James Harden opted out of his deal. The only reason why he did that, he's going to take less money. But the only reason why he did that, so they can sign, what's my man? PJ Tucker. That will probably be the second move made today at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Central, and the Southland. This guy is not dumb. His brother's on ESPN. Bobby Marks, Sean Marks run the Nets. This is not a guy that's going to cave in. He said, hey, you want to go to Los Angeles, Kyrie? We'll get you there. But this guy here with 4 more years left, oh no, nigga, you're going where I send you. And T is in denial about KD. I think they can get the KD done over the weekend. Because if you're going to get KD, you have to have picks. That's why the New York Knicks are in the mix. God damn, the Knicks should be Knicks. He's not going back to Oklahoma. I got you, Auntie. He's not going back to Oklahoma. They got the most picks. Knicks are number 2. Maybe. But the Knicks got the picks, and the Knicks got the cap space to make that work. No, they 3 years of buffoonery there. I can understand it's 1 year of buffoonery for Brooklyn. I got 10 minutes left on this screen, then I'll be back in an hour, guys. Trust me, we're gonna do this shit all night, 5:05 Eastern. I can understand if it was 1 year, bro. 3 years with these two clowns? Nah, they're doing the right thing. They're getting out of all that cap space. And I'll tell you the deal I would do if I'm them right now. Get Zion here. Zion will run. He's in South Carolina back home now. He was doing another dunking expedition for the kids in his hometown yesterday. Zion will run here. That nigga will be the Flash to get to New York, bro. He will be the Flash. And they're going to be $200 million waiting for him when he gets to cross that Brooklyn Bridge. And KD will lift New Orleans, trust me. Him, Brandon Ingram, a deep bench, and CJ McCollum, that is a fucking arsenal. KD will probably score 40 a night in New Orleans. Brandon Ingram will score about 30 a night. And then you got McCollum probably scoring 24 a night. The big 3. They'll be them and Denver got the big 3 right now in the NBA. Them, Denver, and Atlanta. Got a nice combination. Right now, they are talking title in Atlanta. And, of course, Golden State got the ultimate big 3. I'm not leaving out Golden State, so I don't want to hear guys go, but with the Warriors. Warriors are definitely a big 3. No, hey, they keep Zion their big 3. And Zion's going to be hungry, especially if they're going to pay him. Zion Williamson, I guarantee you this, because he's going to get the money this year, this will be the best year of his fucking life in the NBA. This is going to be the best year. If you play fantasy basketball, go get Zion Williamson. He's going to play the best basketball of his motherfucking life. With his first year of his new deal. You can bet the bank. And if he's playing in New York here in Brooklyn, I'm not in Brooklyn, down in Brooklyn, shit. Yeah. That's a scary proposition, bro. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna pick this up in an hour. Okay, guys, we're gonna pick this shit back up. But if you think I told these guys this, I mean, the Nets got him hostage because he's got 4 more years on his contract. This is not like a Kyrie situation, but they just want Kyrie out of their face. They can't stand Kyrie. Okay. And you know the 2 LA teams for Kyrie, nobody else in the NBA wants to touch him. We all know he's toxic and poison. Tried to tell that to Third Ward last night. It's poison. KD on the other hand, good citizen, good kid. Mom is with him all the time, and his brother. He wants to go to Phoenix. I think him for Ayton is a fair deal. Him for DeAndre Ayton is a tremendous deal for both teams. They'll have enough. Brooklyn have so much money they can build a team around Ayton. Phoenix is in the lead, yeah, because they got Ayton. Phoenix is in the lead according to Big Money Sean. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna give you guys 5 more minutes, then I'll be out of here and I'll be back. I'll probably even come back earlier than 5:05. When you see me pop up, get right back in. And we'll do this or we'll run this shit all night. Phoenix is the leading contender according to my insider, Big Money Sean. He's my NBA and NFL insider. And he says Phoenix is the leading team right now because Ayton is a big chip. And I think Kyrie will stay if DeAndre Ayton comes back. Okay? That's a good trade for both teams. And now Phoenix will be back. And as a matter of fact, Phoenix will win the West next year if they get KD. You got him, my boy, what's my boy? Bridges. With that backcourt, Phoenix will be the favorite in the West. Unanimous favorite. Do I think they'll win the West? No. Why? Last year's performance. In clutch time, I'm taking the 2-time MVP back-to-back to win his 3rd MVP in Jokic if his top guns are healthy. And we'll talk about that later tonight. That's something we're going to talk about tonight, and that is the new-looking NBA in 2 years. It's already arrived, but it's going to be even more in 2 years. So Big Money Sean said Phoenix is the leader right now. I take my baby bro's word on it. I will be back I'm coming back within the next half an hour. Let me eat my dinner. The thumbnail's already up. I did that thumbnail first. I just wanted to get in here now. I'll stay on for 2 more minutes. I just wanted to get in here now to let you brothers know what is going on. But that is going on right now. And don't listen to ESPN, by the way, because they're only going to focus on the Lakers and the Knicks. They're not going to tell you the other teams because that's how those cocksuckers are. Okay? They want to see who they want to see. And they're getting Kyrie, so they should keep their mouth shut and be happy with that. Do I think Kyrie makes the Lakers better? Yeah. Do I think he's going to make the Lakers into a 60-win team? Hell no. I see Lakers 6 or 7 seed at best. So Big Money Sean told you it's going to be Ayton going back to Ayton's going back to Brooklyn and probably the Johnson kid. I would do that if I'm the Nets, and I don't know where Phoenix is going to get picks from. I don't know. But if you're doing Ayton for KD, I would do that trade if I'm Brooklyn because you're getting a kid who you could just give him 5 years and he'll be your new centerpiece. And Ayton is a good player. I just think it's personality, but there's a reason why Phoenix is getting rid of him. I can't explain why I'm not in the locker room, why they don't like him in Phoenix. But if you just came in, that is the big news. The Brooklyn Nets will blow this team up. KD announced about 3 o'clock today he wanted out. And then about 3:15, when I was coming on the air, Sean Marks, the Brooklyn Nets GM, said, let's blow this shit up altogether. So keep this headline for the next show, which is going to be within the next half an hour, 45 minutes. And what I said in this headline is going to be in the same headline. And I already said in the headline that's coming up, KD wants out. I'll put some teams in there where I think he can land. And right now, according to my big money source, is going to get a nice gift and reward from me any time now. Phoenix is the leading candidate right now because they got Ayton. They got a big chip. I think Zion, if I'm New Orleans, I will train for Zion because you got a 4-year window with KD in New Orleans. You got a 4-year window to get a chip. Okay? And I'm pretty sure Fred Ward is going to get the word that I was calling him out in here today. Okay? Because I tried to tell him. NBA's changed, bro. Ain't going to be the way it used to be. All right, guys, enjoy your early evening home to from the plantation. I'll see you guys within the next hour, 45 minutes. I love you. Thank you for coming. Sean, I'm taking my cell phone with me, so I'll be hooking up with you while I'm eating dinner. So I'll be texting you in 2 minutes. Everybody else, I'll see you within the next 45 minutes, and that show will go all night. Okay? So let's do it, family. I love you guys. People in the clouds, come back. Give me a half hour to 45 minutes. I'm just going to come on the fucking air. Okay, guys? So stay on standby with me. Again, Brooklyn's going to blow up the team. KD ain't going to give no demands because the GM put him on notice. You know Kyrie's going to one of the LA teams, either the Lakers or the Clippers. Nobody wants Kyrie. He's too toxic in the locker room. I'll see you all in anywhere between a half hour, 45 minutes. I love you. Good afternoon from the Oasis.